right, look, I've been busy the past couple days, so, I ain't had a chance to do my draft recap. But truth of the matter is, the off season is like doing jail time. You see, in the off season, there's no clock. It's just boredom. You ever sat in a cell? You can't look at the clock. You just wait there for your food to get there. You wait there for them to let you out to be able to hit the yard, lift some weights. That's what the off season is like. All right. After the draft, we literally just waiting. Damn, man, they gonna come open my cell, let me see some voluntary workouts? Damn. When we gonna get the training camp so I can walk the yard, hit these pull-ups and these dips? So I guess what I'm trying to say is it doesn't fucking matter when I put the reactions out. All right? Ain't like y'all got shit better else to cover because ain't shit else going on. All right? Shout out to my Knicks who about to body the Pistons tonight though. But anyway. The thing is, I think Joe Shane aced the draft. I think it's an A. I'm going to have a Jaxson Dart video out soon. Because I like the kid. For some strange reason, and shout out to all the white fans that unsub from me. I love being called racist by white boys, though. That's funny. But shout out to all the white boys that unfollow me. Just because I was taking up for Shador doesn't mean I don't like Jaxson Dart. If y'all remember in my reaction video, I said, this is whoever Brian Dable wants, I want. I don't really care. I wanted a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've been getting unnecessarily criticized during the draft process. People have been calling me a racist when I'm sitting here trying to tell the world that the Giants ain't racist. That's all. Like, for real, like, if you look at the title of my video, I said the Giants ain't racist. I just feel like because I take up for Shador, I didn't realize how much I hated Shador. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I didn't realize how much the white community hated Deion Sanders and Shador. I didn't know it was that bad. Like, y'all really don't like Deion Sanders and Shador. Like, that's pure hatred. If you go on Twitter and look at them comments, that's pure hatred towards Shador. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. But I like Jaxson Dart. That's why I'm giving this draft class an A. I give the draft class an A because they got Jaxson Dart. All right, you got to understand, man. Like, you got to get your quarterback. We have to get a guy in the building to take over for Russ a year or two, maybe 3 years down the road. You got to get that guy in the building. So now that we got Jaxson Dart in the building, we know, okay, Russ, let's compete with Russ for a couple years. And then when Russ is done, Jaxson Dart will have been in the system for a couple years and he'll be ready to take over and we can continue the winning culture that Russ is about to build. Russell Wilson is the best player on our team. He is our franchise. Over the next couple years, Russ is going to rebuild this culture, establish winning ways, and he's going to hand it to Jaxson Dart. All right? So the reason why I'm giving this draft class an A is because Jaxson Dart is going to sit there and learn, develop, and start shitting on everything moving 2-3 years from now. There's nothing wrong with that. This is what the Packers did. Didn't Jordan Love go 25 or 26? Didn't Aaron Rodgers go 25 or 26? A lot of good things happen when quarterbacks go late. Wasn't Lamar Jackson like one of the last picks of the first round? So, I think it's kind of good that the Giants got him at the latter end of the back at first round. He's going to sit and learn and develop. And as far as Abdul Carter goes, man, I think we got the best middle linebacker in the draft. I think he's going to be one of the best middle linebackers in the league for the next 10 to 15 years. I love the fact that we finally got that middle linebacker to really solidify the defense. I've said this my whole adult life. Your defense is only as good as the middle linebacker. You're only as fast as your middle linebacker. If you look at all the great defenses, all right, the Seahawks, LOB, Bobby Wagner, Ravens, Ray Lewis, Bears, Brian Urlacher. All right, so it's like when you look at these defenses, you gotta have the signal caller. The 49ers had Patrick Willis. Hell, this version of the 49ers had Fred Wagner. Like, you gotta have that elite middle linebacker. Even the Steelers, they had James Ferrier or Lawrence Timmons. You gotta have that middle linebacker that anchors everything. Didn't Braun just get a bag from Philly? He was an all-pro. Isn't it funny how Philly gets the best defense in the league when they get the signal caller in the middle? So, I know everybody's like, Fisk, he's an edge rusher. Listen, stop disrespecting Kayvon Thibodeau, B. This whole notion that he's an edge rusher is laughable to me. He's not beating Kayvon for that spot. Abdul Carter is pussy versus the run. They're not putting him on the edge. He's pussy versus the run. He can't stop the run. He can't. So it's like, he's not beating out Kayvon for his spot. He's not beating out Brian Burns for his spot. We literally drafted this dude basically to play middle linebacker. That's the only place he fits. McFadden's contract is up after this season. Bobby Okereke, let's call a spade a spade. He's good. We like him. But, if Duke Carter is man in that middle, he becomes expendable. So the future of the Giants is really going to look like Abdul in the middle. Hopefully our idiot defensive coordinator will let him blitz every now and again. And we're going to have Kayvon, who's going to ball out and get a bag. All right, Kayvon ain't going nowhere. The disrespect for Kayvon Thibodeau was wild, man. You got Kayvon Thibodeau on one side, Burns on the other. And we got Dexter in the middle. We got the new dude, Darius Alexander, who I'm already in love with because he just like taking the will of man away from people. Did you see the presser with Darius Alexander? And he was like, yo, I just want to remove the will. I want to move you against your will. I want to forcibly take your manhood. Like, I like this dude. He gonna look good next to Dex, man. He really is. We got Scatterboo. Listen, all these running backs are saying to me, all right, but he's what, like 220, 5'9", 220. So he a big, stocky, musclehead dude. He runs great routes out the backfield. I think he'll be a great compliment to Tyrone Tracy, but he's not gonna take Tyrone Tracy's spot. Do y'all understand? This dude Tracy had over 1,000 yards from scrimmage and only started a little, like half the season. Like, Tyrone Tracy is about to be on some Le'Veon Bell shit, bro. This guy's good. So now we got him and Scatterboo, what makes the Giants so dangerous with Scatterboo and Tracy is they both are impeccable out the backfield. So it's like, normally when you have a running back tandem, one of them is the pass guy, one of them is the runner. With the Giants, they both do both. So it doesn't matter who's in the backfield at running back. We could pass it or we could run it. They can both run and catch the ball. Like, they're both interchangeable. I love that. So it's like, I'm looking forward to seeing, we could line them both up in the backfield. We could run some split backs on sets, and with both of them coming out the backfield, we can have one motion out of the backfield, run a slant through the middle of the field, the other one run a Texas right out the middle of the field, crisscross them up. We could do some shit with both these running backs. My Madden mind was clicking. I was like, if I use the Giants in Madden, I'm gonna be cooking up. Because split backs is one of, for those of y'all who play Madden, split backs is my favorite set, along with doubles. I used to be a 5-wide guy, but I chill on my 5-wide sets now. But anyway, that ain't the point. The point is, I like the draft. All right, we got a fat boy, we got a running back, we got the quarterback of the future, and we got a middle linebacker. Something we've been looking for since Antonio Pierce. So I'm excited. And yes, I'm calling him a middle linebacker because Kayvon is like my second favorite player on the team. I'm not giving up on Kayvon. Everybody, you know what? I'm gonna save it for a video. I'm gonna save the Kayvon slander for another video. We already 10 minutes in. That's it. That's all. If you still watching this video, man, let me know in the comment sections what you think about my take on Jaxson Dart not playing for a couple years and Abdul Carter being middle linebacker. I know I'm gonna catch smoke in the comments for this. But yeah, that's it. That's all, fellas. Hit the like button, hit the sub button, drop the FUs in the comments if you rocking with me. My name is FiskVicious, and I'll approve this message.